kind of having a thought. What if Adam, from Adam and Eve, what if Adam is a damn dolphin and God was saying he's at the great white throne, like running the great white, and the serpent is the action of the great white jumping out of the ocean to get a seal. That's the serpent, and God was saying, I will name him a damn dolphin. Like, I I don't know. I'm just trying. This just came to me kind of as a vision under pressure a little bit, just from the whole day. It's on fumes. And I'm just wondering, like, is that what it was? And I'm looking at my information. Of course, it's not perfect at all. I say stuff like it's Django. Like, I need to be more inclusive and everything. I'm like, if you looked at my channel, you'd think I'm a racist. Like, it's stupid, you know, or you'd think I'm against women or something. Like, I'm not any of those things. Like, I can be in the moment, but that's not me. I mean, my best friend at Lindsey Wilson College was Blade. Like, we like, I called him Blade, and his name was Shay, and like, we were good friends. I mean, I don't know. It's just, they can get you caught up on any little thing, and that's why on the radio now they have that song "Straightener, Straightener, Ain't nothing but Straightener." Like, it's like straightening the arc at the end here, or maybe it's for a while. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I kind of wanted to touch on that. I mean, my friend, who I think was little baby in the um when I was at kind of the ill hospital for um hospital slash pit. I met this Frenchman guy. We called him Frenchie, and like, no one really liked him, but I would talk to him, and um he asked for my burgers because he knew I wasn't gonna eat them, and I gave him like a few of them, like three or four, or like however long we were there. I was there for over 30 days the first time, and yeah, like, he was a pretty nice guy, and like, he told me all about the Dodge versus Ford, and like, they sent in this big guy to kind of intimidate him that was dating the girl, the top executive at the top floor of the Fifth Third Bank building in Lexington. Um, so, but he said some weird stuff too. He was like, it'd be hotter if you were in the shower or something. Like, I didn't call him out on it, but it was just something I heard, kind of like under pressure or whatever, and like, just fine tuning everything, and like, it wasn't anything bad. It was just weird. I think he was saying it in strategy type, like he was trying to figure out his next move of like the pitfalls and rises of the game. Like, he was already thinking about that. I was thinking about like Brahma Kali stuff. Like, I was thinking like Grox. He was thinking like, how am I gonna get my like the money that's owed me from that French money. So, because he was heir to the throne of all that. He was heir to the throne of all that. Good. How are you? Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So I I just I think about that, and he looks just like him, like except he's black, you know, and like him when he was in the pit, he was white. He looked French. He good. How are you? All right. No, that's all right. Um, he had like squinty eyes, and but they had branded him. They had totally tatted him up and everything, and like he was kind of a heavier set guy, and it. Thank you. You too. It just wasn't good. I'll say that, like, and and then I hear him on the radio, and like I know that he didn't get what like he didn't get what he thought it would be. You know, he was trying to get his heir to the throne of that land grant stuff, like, and now he's in music and everything, and that's why he says, like, add a couple zeros, I'm in a different mode, because like it all got switched up from how he thought it was. So let's see here. I gotta get around these guys. Yeah, yeah. So, um, yeah. So and look, I told somebody, about when Shonay Ferguson died. I listed the countries, and I warned him. I said, don't trust Grox, and I said that through SD, and I had a text um, that I sent like some information about what I was kind of writing about and how I was setting up the Beatles and everything, like, and I even touched on some of the betrayer symbolism. Kind of went deep with it, like, but that just kind of did a regular day of like how I come up with the writings, and it might have been in the moment too, um, and kind of focused it on Isaiah 11. So, and then I had one where I said, watch Swordfish the film and Ocean's 13 the film. Um, you know, with Don Cheadle's in both of those. And Don kind of represents the word of God, and Abaddon from the pit, and my uncle Don, you know. So those are kind of the big three that I had, and but then again, they could have been spam, you know, and it wasn't anything. So, and then my friend Kevin from Concordia emailed me, um, I kind of caught him up on what's going on, and we had a laugh, and like we were talking about movies and stuff, and um, I kind of looked into the code of what he was saying a little bit, and it was real deep, heartfelt stuff, and I kind of I thought maybe is this even him? I don't know. I think it was though. I'm not gonna pursue that rabbit hole, but yeah, it's good to talk to people, and like my friend from Arizona, Cody, like he sent me that song that I put in my liked videos, and it's like you don't know the kids or whatever, and a lot of it is the language code, the Kinan brothers code. But if you take it literally, it's pretty heartbreaking, because I'm not really a good person. Like I haven't visited him. Like it's really bad stuff. Like I don't feel good about my situation. Like, and I know these guys on the radio. Like they didn't feel good about any of it either. And one says like everything that I kept to myself, and I think he kind of regrets that, and like that's why I try to get on these videos. I've kind of felt that for a long time that I have to make the videos. But he said that recently in a song, and then I'm like, okay, maybe there's a reason for this. Um, but yeah, I can feel bad all day. It's just you got to pick your like what you're gonna battle for, and I'm all in on the deal at this point, just trying to fingertip edge film it out. Anthony Hopkins reading the book at the end. If that's even what it is, or it could be said, I don't know. It's a set thing, but my original buried treasure was actually Adoha, and that HA, that 81 would have been 79, 80, 81. That would have been the K anyway. That would have been the K for that first text of the one I was talking about, the Beatles and the Beach Boys, and like kind of laying out that Isaiah 11. It's weird that I laid that out, which culminated in a 5 month locus of Kobe Bean Bryant died. It's weird that I laid that out whenever that could have been a cutoff. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, why are we cycling all this stuff if, well, I already know that because two parts are cut off and one goes through the fire. There's that whole thing in Zechariah, and it even starts with that 1, 2, 3, go Chinese of the wounds in the hands. So if we're getting all that done, then I'm not worried about it. I just don't want to be wasting time. That's all. But I think because I'm kind of a Keat fan, which is the 43, the fire come down from heaven, and some of that got imprinted onto me from June 6, 2015, which was that train that went to Paris, how they showed it. Um, you know, Spencer Stone and Alex Garlatos and Andy Sadler. I guess, if Paul Walker speared me, you know, is what that kind of was, um, then I think it would make sense that I would be Keith Van anyway, because it's like that Smith, like he got imprinted, like the Brahma stuff that I had done, which is represented by those countries, and I put I put it in a song too, where I mentioned my sister and my brother. I think that imprint would be like that gets taken out, and then the fire is replaced. So, like, it's weird that they say flamer, whenever, like, that's not what it is biblically. Like Joseph is a flame in the Bible. That that doesn't mean like that doesn't mean he's gay. Like Joseph had to he had to get women off of him so that he wouldn't get in trouble. Like there's a difference. And I like I'm not saying it's bad or anything. Like I'm not that's what I'm saying. Like you can kind of pick your battles with this stuff, but like it's not like now everything they use it to divide, but in the Bible it's the story. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Um Paul Walker was that Beetlejuice. He was Legion. And Legion is what I think that, the native woman that I was with, she kind of had those Legion tendencies. And it's not bad. It's just it's a different spirit than even the Canaan or the sheep, or the synagogue of Satan, like doing it like they're puppets and stuff, like they're Jews, and then the ones that are Canaan, and then like there's all these different ones. So, all right, thank you.